Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today's going to be a double upload. I'm going to show you guys how to get started on Dragon Ball FighterZ. This game is kind of old. It is the year 2026, and I believe this game came out in 2018. So give it about 8 years. This is still one of the best fighting games ever. This fighting game consists from the series of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Super. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you want to do is go offline, because the problem is with this game is that this game has become popular recently because they released some new characters. But before that, the game was kind of dead. It was kind of a ghost town, and the only people who played online were like pros. So you probably won't be able to beat anybody online because they are really good. I personally can't beat anyone online anymore because they're just way too good. But based on my training, I will at least train you to be a level 100 CPU. So what you're going to want to do is you can either press LT to teleport, but you're going to want to go to the practice, you want to go to training, and then choose whatever side you want to do. I usually start on this side. So let's go ahead and look at our fighters. So these are all the current characters, the current roster. All these characters are different. Some of them like to play close range, some like to be far range. So let's go ahead and choose my team. So I usually go with the current newest character, which is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's from the Dragon Ball Daima that came out recently, so we're gonna go with him. I usually also like going with Super Broly, or Broly from Super, and then we also are going to go with let's see, we'll go with Goku last. So these are your assist moves. Every move is important. So what I'm gonna do is go with a blaster assist. So we have Kamehameha, then we have blaster cannon, and then we have black Kamehameha. Those are gonna be pretty beneficial. Doesn't really matter for the color. We're just gonna generate that. These are the stages. You can also change the music if you want. We'll go with Space. I think Space is a pretty good show. So I'll see you once I've loaded in. Alright, so we have loaded into the match. What you first want to do is go to your controls. These are the current controls. These are all the moves you can do. So first, what I recommend before you even try fighting computers is do story mode. There's three different arcs. There is the hero's arc, and then there's, I forgot what arcs they are, but they're basically pretty long and you get enough practice. So first, you're going to do your basic X combo, which is just, that was your basic X combo, it's just spamming the X button, because we are currently on Xbox. So then what you want to do is that if you press X and A, that is your charge button. That charges your key, which is the 7 on my screen. You charge. And then if you press all 4 of your buttons at once, which is X, A, Y, and B, this goes into a sparking mode, which you do increased damage and health. Just to point out, sparking mode does the most damage when you're on your second or your last character. So your LT button is your third assist, which for me would be Goku Black. So that is his assist move. Your RB button would be your second or your first assist move. So that is Broly's. If you hold RB, it switches. If you hold, like for me, it would switch to Broly. If you hold LT, it would switch to Goku Black. So as you can see, it's Broly and Goku Black. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll go to info display. We'll turn on command history and there we go. Alright, so as you can see on my side of the screen, you can now see my attacks. So basically all your light attacks. So super moves. So for starters, you have your key blast, which is just your A button. Every key blast is going to be different, but that's basically your button. So if you do down, forward, A, that would be also a special move. Or for me, it would basically be my Black Kamehameha, which is my assist move. So then I believe if you do back, forward, A, it's the same move but a little different. Obviously you have your so far, all the 4 buttons, X, Y, B, and A, they all do different special moves depending on what button you press. You can do back, forward, or down, forward, or back, forward, or you can do down, back, or forward, back, I meant. So you have RT is your rush button. RB is your counter rush button. So let's say the opponent is blocking. In this game, you can only block by either holding the switch button, which is RB, or not RB, LB, and then by also down blocking. So when you know someone's blocking, if you press RB, it counters them by just doing this move and you're done with the combo. So basically, for Goku Black, you just want to do a lot of training, and basically you want to do story mode on top of that. I just got good by just playing with my friends, and basically I've also played story mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a simple combo. So for a really powerful move, you want to press down, forward, RB. So like this. So what you can do is spin your X button, wait towards the air, and then do your RB. Also, I do want to point out, every special button is the same for every character. Their moves might be a little different, but it's basically the same controls for every person. So what I usually do for Goku Black is usually you also have, so you have down back RB, which is this super move. Then you have down forward RB, which is basically the same thing. Or you can do down forward RB or RT, and then I believe if you do it back, it does the same move. So what you can do is do a little bit of fancy, so this game is basically a button masher, where basically you want to learn combos, learn what works, and basically do it lots of times. So yeah, that's basically what I do. You basically just do a combo, and then there we go. So So we're gonna go ahead and use Goku Daima. So I don't really know much about this character. I've only played him recently. So basically what you want to do with him is, this is his RB button. That's his RB super move. So what you want to do is do your simple X and then do your RB super. So obviously I'm not the best at this game compared to these pros that are playing online, but this will basically turn you somewhat into an amateur slash somewhat of a pro, not really. So basically there's that. For Broly, I know a little bit more. So what you're gonna want to do is do 2 X's, and then when they go in the air, so do 2 X's, and then you have your uppercut move. So 2 X's and then uppercut, and then basically you want to press X a time and then do a super. So it should look something like this. Well, mine is a super. So I forgot that combo doesn't automatically rush, so you have to rush yourself. So 2 X's, uppercut, super. There we go. Or you have this one, but this one doesn't really work in the air. Broly is more of a grabby character. He likes to grab stuff. As you can see, he does that. Like, he basically likes to grab stuff. But yeah. So basically, you just want to play training mode, play practice mode, and just see what works for you. Hopefully this helps anybody who's recently starting this game. I've been playing this game probably, I started in 2020, so it's now 2026, so 6 years. I've been playing it off and on. I play it for a few months, and then I play a different game, and then I come back to it and learn everything again. And I know Invincible Versus came out, so not a lot of people might be playing this game right now. But this is a pretty cool Dragon Ball game. It's one of the more popular ones. Sparking Blast, or whatever the new one is not really doing so good. A lot of people preferred this game over that game. So, yeah. This game's pretty good, I think. So hopefully this helps. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you again. And comment down below which was your favorite part, and tell me if it helped or not, or if you learned anything. And thanks for watching.